Our story begins in the summer of 1924 in the remote wilderness of British Columbia, Canada. Albert Ostman, a lumberjack and prospector, embarked on a gold prospecting trip near Toba Inlet, seeking fortunes in the untamed landscape. Ostman, an experienced outdoorsman, was well prepared for the journey. He brought with him a rifle, a knife, and enough provisions to last him several weeks. Little did he know that this trip would become the most bizarre and terrifying experience of his life. After days of exploring and setting up camp, Ostman began to notice some strange occurrences. He always felt like he was being watched and often heard unusual sounds during the night. One evening, after a long day of prospecting, he settled into his sleeping bag, unaware of the horror that awaited him. Ostman claimed that he was awakened in the middle of the night by something lifting him and his sleeping bag. He found himself being carried away into the forest, unable to move or see. He also claimed that he was transported for what felt like several hours. When the journey finally ended, Ostman was dropped into a clearing surrounded by tall trees. As he emerged from his sleeping bag, he was shocked to see 4 large hairy creatures, or what he believed was a family of Bigfoot. Ostman described the creatures in detail: a male, a female, and 2 younger ones. The male stood over 8 feet tall with broad shoulders and a muscular build. The creatures communicated with each other using guttural sound and gestures, seemingly ignoring Ostman for the most part. For 6 days, Ostman was held captive by the Sasquatch family. He observed their behavior and tried to find a way to escape. He noted that they mostly fed on roots, berries, and leaves and would occasionally approach him with curiosity but never harmed him. Desperate to escape, Ostman came up with a plan. He had a can of snuff tobacco with him and decided to offer it to the male Sasquatch. The creature, intrigued, consumed the whole can of tobacco and shortly fell ill afterwards. Seizing the opportunity, Ostman fled the area, running through the forest until he reached safety. According to cryptozoologists, Albert Ostman's story is one of the most detailed and bizarre accounts of a Bigfoot encounter. While many people have dismissed his story as a tall tale, the consistency and details of his account has kept the story alive in cryptozoology circles. Ostman kept his story to himself for nearly 30 years, fearing ridicule and disbelief. It wasn't until 1957 when he finally decided to go public and share his experience with journalists and researchers. Some believe that the story is a hoax or a hallucination induced by isolation. Others think that it might be an exaggeration of a real encounter with a previously unknown species. Despite extensive investigations, the truth remains elusive. The tale of Albert Ostman's abduction continues to be a source of fascination and debate. Whether fact or fiction, it has left an indelible mark on the lore of Bigfoot and the mysteries of the Canadian wilderness. What do you guys think of the story? Let me know in the comment section down below, and as always, do not forget to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and share the video so I can keep creating similar interesting content. Until next time.